So I know most people think of the battery being in the front, but in order to disconnect the negative battery cable and or remove your battery, you've got to remove this little trunk cover. To actually get into this, you're gonna need a 10mm socket, essentially the negative cover off. So you're gonna need to remove this. So in order to do that, you need to pull this red cable out. So you remove this top clip. Once you actually get that out, it'll be a lot easier to actually do this. There you go, it looks like that. Then you're gonna wanna pull this speaker out, which gets you to the actual spare tire. Just place that right there. And then there's a second one. Place it right there. So once you get that second wheel thing out, pop this spare tire out. So that's obviously what it looks like. So in order to actually get this off, you need to remove this, which will get you to these two bolts, which you also need a T50. Basically just remove these two screws, unleash this cap. You will pull this that way, and then use your 10mm on this far bolt. I'll make that super clear. And then you'll be able to remove this, and just once you do that, you can put something like this thing under it, and that will disconnect all power to the car. And so again, you want to loosen the bolts first, basically wait for 25 to 30 minutes. But once the seats have been disconnected, oh, and one more thing, so before you do anything with the negative battery cable, you need to remove this little cover under the seat, which actually connects on both seats the airbag cables. And so you're gonna pull this little hose thing out, and then you're gonna disconnect all of these cables, which you'll do the same way by just essentially pulling them out. You wanna do that after you've waited for the battery to just be disconnected for like, I'd say 30 minutes is the safe thing. So you'll disconnect this one, slide it forward, back. You'll just unscrew it, sorry. And you'll do the same thing on the rear two, and on the passenger side as well. Once you do that, you'll go through the whole process of removing the tire, disconnecting the battery, which again, we're not going to the positive side. We are just worrying about disconnecting the negative battery cable, so there's no electricity or anything flowing through the car, so the airbags won't implode. Basically, as we remove these bolts after 30 minutes, we will obviously get to a point where we need to remove these, remove the hose, disconnect all of these, basically just pull up, and then you'll be able to, which do very carefully, remove the entire seat. Put your seat down, move it all the way up, and then you can actually just pick the seat up, and then you can clean everything as thoroughly or as not thoroughly as you want to.